This one is going to hurt a bit. We are all so scared of being alone. We are all so scared of depending on ourselves. But has it occurred to you that we are here to learn to depend on ourselves and to trust ourselves and to walk as ourselves? It's okay when we come together, we commune, we communicate, we form a community whereby each individual knows who they are and what they should do. And such a community, if it existed anywhere, it would be an amazing and wonderful community because everyone will be giving their best. Having reflected and really observed how we are, it came to my understanding, and I would really love to hear your views and perspectives on this. I would want us to have some conversations. If I say something and it opens something in you, I would love to hear what you've thought, so that the more we hear them out, the more they are into the space and other people will pick them up. We are writing, we are putting more in the Akashic records. If we have things that are stunted ideas and confused ideas, then that's what we are downloading. But the more we start getting clear ideas out there, it means they will become downloaded. So we need to upload lighter thoughts, more loving thoughts, more joyful thoughts, so that they can be downloaded more and we can create paradise on earth. Men when they are born, they are normally introverts. They think of themselves, they work, they are very quick, they are very definite, they think of themselves. But a man has to go inside and find the feminine part of them, which is caring, which is inclusive, and really learn to open up and really learn to be tender. These talks of big boys don't cry, men don't feel, has led to a lot of emotional bankruptcy. And because of that, we failed to find joy in the most sacred thing, where we would have found absolute worship and freedom and joy, which is the sacred mating of the masculine and the feminine. If you've ever experienced it, count yourself lucky, but it doesn't last much because most people are not yet developed books. Each one of us is a book of life, and there are so many chapters within us. So as you grow, and you need a partner who you grow with, so that by the time the book ends, all parts have been there: tragedies, horrors, drama, joy, and then at one point it should become a celebration whereby you are both able to celebrate. And as for us as women, we are told by society to be caring of others, to sacrifice ourselves practically. You have to bleed on the behalf of the others you bring from the spiritual world, and then you have to feed them. Even if it is not recognized, you have to nurture them. When they allow you, you give them your best. When they don't allow you, then that is where the dysfunctional families and everything comes, because there is a struggle of powers instead of an ambience where there is harmony, whereby each one knows how to bring balance. The masculine will allow the feminine to come out, and at the same time the feminine will allow the masculine to come out. The best growth would be for all of us to balance up our energy by embracing our masculine selves inside and embracing the feminine. And then we bring them together in harmony, not in egoistic ways whereby you say, oh, I, as a woman, I have more power, or I can do this. No, because you're neither. You're not a woman, you're not a man. You're both the feminine and male aspect of creator within yourself. So when you bring harmony and you have clarity, then you move with focus and purpose and intention to create joy. So women out there, you are meant to learn to care for you. You are meant to be able to bring out your desires and have them fulfilled. For a man who fits your energy, they are meant to have developed their own energy, so that when you come together, 100 and 100 makes 200. It should not be 50-50 whereby you make 100. That's how we've been working. But for you who have discovered that actually life is not 50-50, it has to be 100. All of you has to have the guts and the joy and the energy to live this life to the fullest. They should be fully embraced and fully fledged. And when such people come together, then whatever they create is amazing, even if it's just a relationship where all of you can romance your minds and expand, then such life becomes very interesting, and it actually contributes to the evolution of the universe. And then the gods above us, they rejoice because we are growing, we are learning. Otherwise, where we are, whenever anyone has expansive energies, it becomes a competition. We are not here to compete with anyone. You're here to compete with yourself of yesterday, because that is your dead. You're here to judge the dead of yesterday, and then you resurrect them today, and then to also judge the future by planting seeds that will give fruit and bear fruit for you tomorrow and all future generations. I hope when I talk to myself and you get a chance to look inside yourself. The more we can bring out the entanglements and iron them out, it means it becomes clearer. And the more we have more clear thinking individuals in this world, the better life will become and more joyful. You can't be, yes, that's why you see people saying that, oh, you sit and meditate and what, but you can never experience joy when you see the misery going on. It can't happen like that. Sometimes you just break down, not because you're feeling that you're better, but for I don't know whether it's compassion. When you see what we are doing to one another, when we don't know how actually it feels to be at peace, in harmony, and to be loving to one another. But whatever it is, men become more feminine. Now, the way we took it, I'm sorry for anyone. I'm sure there are people who don't know where they fall, because their energies are urging them. But because we are spiritual beings who think that when I'm a man and I feel more of a woman, I should become a woman. No, it means you have to embrace your feminine energy, which are nurturing, which are caring, which you should put that energy in something constructive. It doesn't mean that go and change the sexual organs on your body. Although if that is what you truly feel, then do it. But when I speak of this, I know there are people who are confused and they really don't know how to feel. Then there are females who feel that I'm doing this, I'm doing that, they are more assertive, they are more already ready to stand, so they think, oh, I'm more masculine, so I should become a man. No, it means you go inside and you sit with your energies and then you level them up and then you come out with you. But at the end of the day as well, you're able and it's okay and you're free to express sexually as you want. But when I see people run away from men and go out with fellow women, and yet even when they do that, they can still cheat on themselves. So I fail to understand. Is it the fear of running from this and then falling in the frying pan? Or is it that we are also dysfunctional? Wherever you go, it will be the same thing. That is one thing to ponder. Really, I don't mean judgment. I don't mean what, but I need high level conversations whereby we can afford to talk about the truth without anything but a choice to examine and cross-examine. Much love again.